What is going on, guys? We are back with another video today, and we are in our Las Vegas Raiders franchise. We are now in Week 13. We are 6-6. The Chiefs are 10-1. Let's actually take a quick look at the playoff picture right out the gate, get depressed and all that. We are not currently in the playoffs. We are in the hunt. I'd imagine we're like a game, maybe a game and a half behind. So every game matters, and you could see this upcoming schedule. Even the Dolphins have the potential to beat us here. They're not just a pushover team. They're 5-6. They're trying to get into the playoffs as well. Who knows what their leader of the division looks like? Let's actually see if they have anyone up there or not. And the Bills, fair enough. Yeah, I don't think they're going to catch them either. They're almost as screwed as us. Not quite, though. But obviously, coming off of a very impressive win in Week 12, won by 10. I will say we did force a lot of turnovers, so you take those away, and we probably do lose. But you can't just take those away because those are stops. At the end of the day, if we didn't force those fumbles, who knows? Maybe we get a stop anyways. But I do know us, so even though we don't know, there's a good chance we probably don't. This was supposed to be streamed, of course, on twitch.tv/Jeromepkr, which I plan to stream Week 15 and some other games, maybe even, Week 16. Who knows? Kind of comes down to what I'm feeling like on stream. But that also goes into why I didn't stream, which is because my internet was a little spotty, and by a little, I mean I've dropped a couple of times during the day, and there was ping spikes, so if you guys were watching, there would probably be screen tears, and it would honestly look like I was being possessed, but I also got questions about the mic recently. I'm surprised people don't notice. Whenever I'm doing regular videos compared to the Raiders videos, it's a little different. The Raiders sounds, quote-unquote, more professional because it has more filters on than an aspiring OnlyFans model making their first TikTok. But I don't know. I've always been kind of one of those people that the quote-unquote radio filter sound, it works for some things, but for a franchise, I feel like it's just too try-hard. That's just my opinion. Like, you can have the best quality, in the world, but it takes away from the experience, right? It's like, I'm nothing against the Chocolate Rain guy, but the mic he uses or the settings he uses, it just sounds so less personal, doesn't it? Like, it's like, today it is November 19th. We are playing our Raiders franchise, and we will be going into our game against the Dolphins. It's like, let's try to keep it not so, what are we reading off the council meetings changes to the community or something? Like, we're playing franchise, man. We're having fun. But of course, if you're new to the series, this is what the team looks like. I would ask you to subscribe, but, well, I guess I just did. Great. But yeah, if you're new, this is what the team looks like. If you're not new, this is what the team looks like, because a lot of the roster does change quite a bit, but as of right now, everything seems set in stone. Speaking of set in stone, I don't know about that sack record. I don't know if it's going to be set in stone anymore. Cleland Farrell, 17 and a half sacks, killing it. Do you really want me to call him Cleland when I'm pretty sure that's his name? I like Cleland better. It just sounds more fun. But it is what it is. This is what the squad looks like, and we're pretty much going to get right into it. So we have to play Tua, and apparently the suggested focus would be to play against the deep pass game. I really don't know why, when you could see that his passer rating is like a 75 and a 74 medium, deep and medium. I think it's pretty clear-cut that you want to stop the short pass, but hey, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe this is going to be disastrous. You see those numbers they've had on the season, and boy, oh boy, that's scary. Look at the points per game. They got 21.1. If we lose this game, I'm going to be so sad. Of course, their defense, which is obviously by far their strongest suit, is definitely one you have to worry about. Ogba's no joke. He's actually pretty good when healthy. They probably have a couple of other players on the the front seven that could do some damage. Van Ginkel's no joke if he's still around there. He's actually kind of a surprising player. And then the secondary, those two cornerbacks are going to make it very tough on us to throw anything outside of, really just outside the numbers. Anything inside is really what we're going to have to focus on. I would say blitz counters also makes a lot of sense. I think if they're going to try to blitz us because they have the talent on the outside to press and just get away with that all game if they want. So we're also going to change Dwayne McKenzie because he's not the starter right now. It's not going to be Trubisky because he's an old man. But maybe Max Crosby. Cleland. I'm going to have to start saying Cleland. Like, I know his name, but I like Cleland. Here's also the breakouts. Trayvon Mullen plays at such a high level and always leads by example. Do you think I can have that kind of impact? I think you can. As long as you stop assaulting people, people on the field with press coverage. Interception bonus goal. He's probably not going to get a pick, so I'm just going to go for the ratings boost, which, I mean, makes sense. I'm ready to run through a wall, coach. I haven't felt this prepared and pumped for a game all season long. Hey, well, did you just kind of tell... Oh, nice. But did you kind of tell me that you don't really prepare that well, or what's the story? Get 2+ combined interceptions and pass deflections to inspire things. Good man-to-zone cover. We'll take that. I mean, at the end of the day, we just want to win, so getting him a boost there is just going to help us win in general. But yeah, like, he kind of just told us that he doesn't prepare. Because, like, yeah, you can be, like, because you're not supposed to be more prepared, right? You should never feel more prepared than ever. You should always feel max prepared or preparation. Jeff Okuda, coming back from injury from practice, not a bad upgrade. +2 to man, +1 to press, play rec, awareness, and then that big one being acceleration. He's played pretty well for us, so I would love to see this continued growth all the way through the end of the season if we can. And then once again, zone coverage is a bigger need, but it just seems like zone coverage gives you man anyways, and slot will give you both, so might as well. Or slot will give you more man. Of course, 88 man coverage now for Trayvon Mullen. He is pretty damn talented. We have Alec Ingold, who doesn't really play that much, but obviously he gets in on special teams quite a bit. We're going to go with blocking. He gets pass block +2. I mean, whenever he's usually in, he's not really blocking. He's actually kind of like the play-action route, but it is what it is. And then Will Robbins, a guy that, we don't really hear too much about, but with Gresham having the season he's had, +2 to finesse and a speed. I'm just saying, Gresham got to watch out, man. You got to watch yourself. How would that look on the city, though, that we have 2 white edge rushers at a position that isn't really dominated by white people? That's one controversy at a time. Let's just deal with what we can at the moment. On top of having one white guy in the entire roster of quarterbacks, and he's the starter. Oh man, it's the reports are writing themselves. In Miami, what is that camera angle? Come on, man. We know that the booties do not look very flattering in the tights, I suppose. I don't know what you want to call them, but they just go for that angle. I mean, I guess if you're going to have cheerleaders, you might as well sexualize everyone, huh? I personally think that going forward, we should actually cut the nipple parts out of the jerseys and just see what happens there. Might get some more viewership. Who knows? Honestly, it might work out. Could introduce a new flag as well, 15-yard penalty for nibbling on nipples. Nipple nibbler. But of course, speaking of nipple nibblers, the Dolphins nibbling their way for that wild card spot that we're also trying to get, the 7th seed. I'm not trying to say whoever loses this game loses that spot, but I can't imagine it being very easy for either of these teams to make the playoffs if they lose this game. Obviously, they're 1 win behind us. But we have the bye week coming up, so they would at least be ahead of us going into next week. This is actually one of those kind of scary games, realistically. I mean, the Dolphins are no joke. It really comes down to what can we do to make it tough on Tua, and obviously, can we keep up with the speed that Miami has at wide receiver? I mean, they've got Gesicki unless he's injured. He's not an easy guy to cover either. He's not as fast, but he's obviously a huge target, and we've struggled with tight ends. I mean, I don't even know how long now. It's been forever we've been able to stop a tight end, so definitely worried. We also get the ball first, so the pressure is on. And speaking of Van Ginkel, right near the play, and there's Hunter Long, the tight end. Let's take a look at Trubisky's numbers, who's actually once again had a pretty good start so far. 5 touchdowns to 3 interceptions. Just under 500 yards, and the completion percentage is pretty up there. The interceptions, not really his fault, just a couple of tough reads, tough situations, and overall, it's just kind of a group effort for his interceptions. And ironically enough, as weird as it sounds, for his success, it really hasn't been a group effort. He's been able to extend plays and just turn nothing into something, which, speaking of, Jacobs doing the exact same there with the cutback. Almost 1,000 yards on the season. It really hasn't felt like a great year for Jacobs, but he has had those games where he's looked really good, so I can see why the numbers are the way they are. Kind of want to play action because I don't know if I believe in this. I mean, we'll go for it. And there you go. That's what I was hoping would happen, and it did. Jacobs, one-on-one, gets taken down by Eric Rowe. Not really even like the biggest guy in the world, but fair enough, I suppose. Might as well keep going to it if it's going to work, especially with us. The run game never works. And there you go. Jacobs has a chance. No stiff arm. Eric Rowe once again with the one-on-one tackle on Jacobs. I'm not really liking that. You know, the first play action is going to be a big play for us, hopefully. And that is not good. He fumbles. Pick it up. Leatherwood just go down. We know what happens when linemen run with the football. It usually doesn't work out. It doesn't. Unless you're on the Dolphins, it doesn't work out. Of course, a loss there. That was just bad. Utilizing those legs usually for success, but that time went out there too early with the legs. And there you go. Kenyon Drake drops it. What a play by Byron Jones. The throw was a little, up there. The throw needed to come down quicker. The power was lacking hard on that. But still got to come down with that catch. That is just unacceptable. And we're in some trouble. That's going to be such a disappointing end to a very promising drive. We did mention that blitz counters was going to be the big thing for the week. They came out with a very aggressive plan there when we started passing. The first play got us in trouble, though, with that strip fumble. And what a punt by the rookie core. Down to the 4. That is huge. This is a big opportunity, especially going against Tua. I think he just blitzed just like they did. Tua not having a terrible season, but once again, he's kind of a game manager-esque type, playing it short most of the time. Obviously, they mentioned defending the deep pass, which I get because they have threats, but as far as what they want to do and what Tua is capable of doing, I think you definitely looked for the short stuff, like we said. And we're going to try to stop them here. Corey Littleton, and hey! That's Melvin. Okay, I was about to say, who is this guy? I keep forgetting Melvin Gordon is actually kind of a big guy. Like, when I think of Melvin Gordon, I don't think of a big guy, but I think he is like 6'1", isn't he? So that's why he looks big, especially with our DBs. Our DBs are tiny. And here's a play action. Not bad, actually. Tua! No way! That's the backup tight end, Okuda, no! Maybe should have went for the swap, but they were both in position. Oh, that's a huge opportunity. Blown. And I know about things being blown, let me tell you. Oh, we just missed that press hard. Actually, pretty good play there, and Okuda gets him out of bounds. I mean, there was no need for that. Okay, there was no need for that. Simply put, speaking of man, I thought we were in man. We are confused. And Corey Littleton, there goes Gesicki. The tight end's actually coming out very strong so far for the Dolphins. Mike Gesicki, speaking of, not a great season. Or we come in here and your iffy season turns into a great one. So you're welcome. You're just you're welcome. Don't worry about it. Corey Littleton really trying to fight to keep that job. Obviously, he's got a couple of up-and-comers that are also younger biting at his ankles. So he really needs to make as many plays as he can. Which I will say, I do actually like him a lot. Max Crosby, and there goes the slant. We missed. Parker still on the field for them out these days. I will say, he's a big guy, and our tacklers are not very good. Trayvon and Okuda are really the tallest guys by far, and Clellan is going to force the pressure. Really good job by Tua managing that pressure so far. Not that it's been insane, but whenever someone's there, he seems like he gets the ball out, or he moves out, which makes it very tough on us. Crosby with the speed rush, can't get in there, and wide open to the outside. They're going to gain about 5 to the fullback. I mean, I don't know what I think about this. They have a little pocket there. Pretty good defense, and we get the sack off the edge by the rookie, Gresham. Come on, celebrate, big fella. See, this is, you got a sack, and this is what I'm talking about, man. Like, it just doesn't seem like he wants it. Like, is this a bust? Oh, but the pressure almost got there. What a kick. Barely making it in there. Johnson off the edge has been close. Look at the fingertips. He was so close there. That was a long time. Of course, we had the ball first. Our drive took a little bit of time, but 7 minutes gone and only 3 points on the board for either team, and Cooper has a really good chance here. And he's not even going to get to the 25. Really didn't set up the blocks well. In fairness, they kind of kicked it off to the side. That's what I'm talking about. The rookie Gresham comes away with a sack. Those aren't very common for him. And he's just not celebrating well, you know? Oh, here. True, no. We had the mismatch. It It was Baker on freaking Jackson. He'd still be running if he got that. Oh my god. And what's happening, by the way? We're on next gen, but yeah, I was about to say the top's gone, and when I hit right trigger, oh wait, what is this? Away teams. Ah, fair enough. That's what I was talking about. To the outside. That is a very good momentum thing. And now it is a 3rd and 10 after the super check down there. That is a very good ability. I mean, I am confused. Like, could you not? I know what the play is, but... And that could be a hold, and it's a hold, and they still get in instantly. Oh my. If this offensive line does not improve today, we are going to lose to the Dolphins. Simply put, there's no question about it. And just like that, 3 and out. 3 and out. The pass game so far has not been the move. Got the hard flat. The play art messes up on both sides of the ball. I thought the game was just glitching. Get up there! And there goes Gesicki slipping off as you would expect. Gains about 12. Maybe actually 14, was it? 16? A lot was gained. That's all that needs to be known. Kwiatkowski has to come up there like just... And we bring the blitz, and they pick it up literally perfectly. And we miss again, dude. And, of course, he's breaking tackles because he's a big man. Like, even bad ones, just because of the size. And there goes Mullen with the pick! And he's going to stay in the end zone. We're not that crazy. Let's go! He takes the shot to Waddle. Of course, they don't really have the space to do that. Mullen's got the size, and realistically, it seemed like he was in great coverage anyways. That was not a good decision at all. Oh, it was Parker. I thought it was Waddle. But yeah, that makes sense because Waddle was the guy that tackled us. So, what a play by Mullen. Yeah, Mullen was in great coverage, but if you're going to try to test that, it had to come out sooner than that. Simply put, there was just no way around it. Play action. Not really open, but it's Foster Moreau, and that's just great coverage by, believe it or not, Jalen Phillips in coverage. Okay. Yeah, Foster Moreau's not that great of a route runner, and I know he's not super fast, but yeah, I think that argument just made itself. Edwards, the ball was poorly thrown. It actually helped out. We gained 6. We got to get them out of the momentum. This is actually really good. Like, it's actually really tough, dude. Like, look at this. Like, it won't even show me the right play. Jackson and the pressure again. Oh my, this has been brutal. I mean, I'm almost freaking debating if we're going to score any points today. And Mullen gets beat. Really good tackle on the inside by Abram, though, because, you know, their bigger guys, Parker and Gesicki, have been breaking tackles left and right all this game so far. And that will lead to the second quarter. Of course, you can see that they are outgaining us by triple the yardage, and we're the ones that got the ball first. So that is not a good sign so far early in this game. But it's still early. We've only given up 3. Gladney in perfect cover. He's going to take the shot. Okuda's there, though. Good job, but unfortunately couldn't get the feet down. Good D. Good D. I'll take it. I will take that every day of the week. Perfect coverage for that purple route by, damn it, Gladney. And the rookie combining with Max Crosby gets a second sack. There you go, Gresham. Celebrate that damn thing. Dropping into cover 4. I believe in our team to stop them here. Just kind of trying to I was about to say, just let them have that realistically. And Jakeem Grant, is it? Is he still on their team here? Hines, interesting. So they lose Jakeem Grant, but they gain a similar type of player with maybe more potential and obviously younger in Hines. I actually like that move for them a lot. But as far as having to go against it, maybe not. And we're going to get back to the ground game because we have just not passed the ball well. And the offensive line did such a great job. And the guard is injured. Oh, no, it's not. It's not our Davis. It's their Davis. It's Raekwon Davis, the DT. I'm not saying thank God because, you know, it's an injury. You don't want to see those. But, whoo, thank God. Deshaun Jackson is the primary route here. And it's not open. But look at Edwards. Saw that all the way. And Byron gets toasted. Great job by Cooper down the field on the block. Thankfully, we finally open up the game a little bit on the pass game. And Edwards just crushes him. I mean, that was just a burn and a half. And you don't see that against Byron often. And Jacobs had a little bit of a lane. Great job by, is that Moreland on the outside? I don't even know who the hell that is, to be honest. They are in the momentum thing, but it's not as powerful as it once was. Which is pretty cool, actually. Well, maybe not. Maybe it's still pretty good. And we're going to fumble the ball, and that could be a score. And our guy actually, like, died. That is disastrous, man. They are just crushing. Look at Kenyon Drake. That is disastrous. I mean, Leatherwood just got absolutely destroyed. I mean, we're dropping back a little bit. Okay, so let's see. Drop back. This is the natural drop back. I don't take a step back until he's already beat anyways. That's where the natural drop back stops. And you could already see that it's a GG for Leatherwood over there. We might have to start doubling. But then again, you can see right up the middle, I mean, the whole team just dies. And now they've got the squiggly lines thing. Jesus. And that's just PI. I mean, that's simply PI. Should have taken Deshaun anyways, but if he didn't get PI, that would have been an easily completion. And the stadium's shaking. Everything's going wrong so far. Oh, man, I don't like it. Inside, Edwards. Damn it, I need you to just run him over. You're a big fella. I need you to just run him over. Do I really want to run slants or squiggly boat lines? And Jacobs gets the first. There we go. It's still early. It just feels like with their momentum that the game's over, but it's definitely not. We gotta relax a little bit. Just chill out and do what we can. Jacobs, there you go, Jacobs. Hey, don't be doing that now unless it's the end zone. Even then, I don't like that. Do not be reaching for the end zone like that. Let's see if we can actually beat them with the play action. We look bad there. I'm going to throw this away. Damn, everyone looked really bad. Was it Deshaun on the in cut? Or was it Edwards? Whoever that was didn't look good. They looked slow. They're right up the middle again. Trap play, and there's room to the outside. Jacobs tries to cut inside. There's really not much more he could have done. You truck him over. The animation takes too long, as it should. You're running a whole human over. Good a block from Moreau. We're going to go for the play action, but they have those two corners. I don't really know if it's going to matter. And it's not. They have the spy. Damn, they covered that perfectly, dude. I mean, they are playing some defense right now. I mean, they even have, like, Deshaun's deep route covered. I'm going to go short with him. Just threw that up, but there's really nowhere to go. Of course, smartly trying to get in front of it with Waller. I mean, their defense right now has been perfect. They could be come with a blitz. Renfro could be my guy. Kenyon, and he misses. I get the pressure of the game is very high right now, but you can't miss these throws, Trubisky. And we have the wind against us. I think this is a bad decision. Maybe off a little bit to the right. And I mean, the power looks good, and it's in. Daniel Carlson buries it, giving us some points. What a play. That is an amazing kick. Waddle on the return. He's a small guy. Oh, my. That was a close call. Hightower really not known for his hits, but he's a big guy, so you never know. They still have momentum, which makes sense, but maybe not that much momentum, right? Inside. That's pretty good coverage by Okuda. Once again, these corners have a tough task today, and they've done an okay job with it. It's just the offense. We literally hand points over, so you can see why it's been tough on them. Crosby underneath. Get in there, Gladney. I like it. You might have gotten beat technically, but he put so much force into that when Parker tried to stiff arm him, he had to literally slow down just to be able to do it. On Clellan. Spin move got tossed. The rookie. Oh, that's just a great play by Tua. The rookie actually almost got in there for number 3, ironically enough. I'm telling you, I don't set these storylines up. I just felt like Gresham has had a really bad start, which I think everyone can agree, and he's just showed up today, but maybe not enough. Because once again, this pass rush has not been good enough. They've been okay, but not good enough. Get up there. Thank you, Okuda. Got to give it to these DBs, just throwing their bodies around, trying to bring down these tough, bigger opponents. It's not been easy. And there's a lot of bodies in here. And he's actually going to be short there. Really good job by Kwiatkowski coming up. 3rd and inches. I mean, you pretty much bring the house here. I mean, I view this as a do-or-die moment, so we're bringing it all. And no! I get Melvin's good, but we have to. If we get him behind the line, we got to bring him down. Was that Abram that missed him, or was it Abram that got him? It wouldn't surprise me if it was the first one, believe it or not. That is actual pain. That is Spain without the S. The rookie Byers gets tossed. The guard, the right guard, has been amazing for Miami right now. He has been so good. That's why we literally moved over for one play, because they're like, let's see if we can actually maybe do something with Clellan off of a different guard. And we try to get there. Great job, Kwiatkowski, driving in on that. And I think it's time to call a timeout. I really do think we need to try something before half if we can from the 13. And great job. There goes Cleland. I'm going to just call him Farrell. CF. That doesn't work either. Farrell to the outside. Oh, really good cut move by Hines there to the 14. We're going to call a timeout. Be really nice to score before half here, especially a touchdown, obviously. And there goes Waller. Throw is not perfect, but gets it, gets out of bounds at the start. I know it's risky, but I want to run the ball. And they actually almost make the play. Like, there's no way they see that coming. Edwards on the deep. Try to set the feet. Waller drops it. Oh, it's a great adjustment by Waller, but you got to hold on to that. I mean, that's really just not open. And I'm actually pretty glad he dropped that. At this point, as long as we don't throw a pick, I'm not too worrisome about them having a chance to score again. Let's go 5 wide, see what they got. They actually look like they're going to bring the linebackers, which makes no sense. Waller could be wide open here. And there he goes. Oh, I would love to see him bury him. We got to hurry up to the line. Come on. There you go. All right, 43-yard line, 25 seconds left to go. We do have Deshaun on the deep. As far as everyone else goes, though, I can't really remember. Waller, I mean, that's really not open anyways, but, man, Trubisky's had a tough night. And the worst part is it's not even night. Edwards, please have the speed to get out there. And he stays in bounds. Spike it, spike it! Spike it! Thank you. 3 seconds left. We should be able to get the field goal. And Daniel Carlson, as expected, nails it. Got to give it credit to the crew to be able to get up there and spike that thing, though. I mean, that was not easy. We had just enough time, got it there, and we're down by 7. Man, Miami has come with some weird motivation, and it's scary. And the momentum is still so high. I mean, the field goal you would have thought would have cut into it a little bit, but oh my. Once you get that momentum, you can pretty much hold it for the rest of the game. It's tough. Looking at Tua early. Has been sacked a few times, but that's really not been the tail of the tape. The tail of the tape is just us not covering long enough. Give the D-line some credit, but, I mean, it's not been a great defensive effort. It's been pretty solid, but it's been, you know, not perfect. Right, Max. Let's see if we can get something early. Cannot. They're going to get a sit down. We miss, and he's in a freaking air truck. Gets about 8. I mean, I was kind of trying to let them run the ball here, but we actually came out with more linebackers than I thought. Thankfully, they did actually sell out for the run. Really good tackle by Kwiatkowski. I thought he was going to break that free. I mean, if we're going to bring that many people up on 2nd and 1 and not get the stop or even come close to the stop, that's scary bad. And over the middle, might have a chance. I think he take that. And he throws away. Great coverage. Basically a coverage sack. I know it wasn't actually a sack, but, you know, close enough. And he's actually just naked. Where's the deep safety? That is not the job of Gladney. We're on a purple. I get that there was no one there, but we couldn't tell that. You got to get to your zone. It wasn't like press coverage or anything like that. What are they doing? The deep mid actually bit down on the tight end. You've got to be joking me. It's the deep middle, not the mid-middle. This Cooper's going to only get to the 20. With defense like that, it could be a GG. And he misses the throw. Oh, my God. Trubisky's going to get benched. Trubisky is going to get benched. I mean, that is... like, you can't be missing these throws with no pressure on you. And that is a lot of pressure. But Renfro catches it. Who would have thought he would have been our hero? Like that, yeah, tons of pressure. The play before, absolutely not. Waller, Trubisky, you just got to do better than that, dude. We're 33% on the passes right now. What is he doing? That spin around took a month. Waller's open. Waller, where's my stiff arm, Waller? Where is it? Give me my stiff arm. I will bring it back to the store if you're not going to use it. I swear. 3rd and inches, run up the middle. The old trap play comes up huge. Trap play has been huge for us, like, all season long. And Waller had Baker climbing down on him there, which would have been that would have been a big hit. But I mean, am I just supposed to deal with this 24/7? There you go, Kenyon Drake, and of course we don't get the first down. Somehow Baker gets there and stops us. How? Can be a quick throw over to Drake. Get that there to Sean, the speed. Good play. Got the drag over from Cooper. There's a pretty good play and kind of falls forward for a decent bit. Down to the 19 for Mr. 19. It's happened a few times now. Josh Jacobs, let's go heavy. Run it to the left. All right, Ingold. Earn some damn money for once. Thank you. We try to follow him for more, but we got the first. So that's the goal. Made the wrong read a little bit, but the main goal is the first down. We're not looking for much more on, that look. Jacobs, that was a little on us. Wasn't trying to run there. Tried to stop, but it didn't work. All right, Deshaun, you just score here for us, please. No, I don't like it. Just going to run slants, I guess. And another throw out of sack situation because they're just coming with the blitz. We have the blockers. Come on. I think you bring Renfro deep, and Kenyon Drake's kind of the save. Kenyon Drake. And this is 4-down territory. I don't care. 4th and 2, you got to. Yeah, run the ball from 2 yards out. Trying to lose us our job, I swear. There's Deshaun. Catch this. He got it. I thought he missed it. Of course, the throw should have been to the end zone, but oh my, for a second there, I thought we failed that. Ingold's my guy. No, he's not. And Waller holds on. The length. Look at the length on him. Oh my, that's a huge play. This has been a battle for us. Get in there. Come on, no pressure at all. Clellan, we missed. We actually missed. Good step up. Tua moves right as we're getting in there, so we just can't keep up with him. The press. The man press. Oh, we got burned. Good step up help. Great job by Kwiatkowski. 3rd and 10. We're absolutely not bringing the blitz, by the way. And that's a really deep play for them. And he's in trouble. I mean, as expected, the rookie kind of steals a half there, but we'll say Max Crosby was kind of struggling to bring him down, but 3 and out, I mean, even worse than a 3 and out. They lost yards. I would block, but I think we can get a decent return with Cooper. And no, we can't. Cooper tries, does a little bit, but maybe should have came with the block. It was he got it off early anyways, right? Potential blitz. They don't blitz. Waller. That is a dime. That is a dime. If that would have went deep, it would have been a GG. I mean, throwing from that angle, I don't know what the decision is there, but it works, so I'm all right with it. Kenyon Drake on the inside. Kenyon Drake gets about 6.5, maybe 7. And that momentum has just about disappeared completely. Left side. We don't have the block, though. Maybe a quick throw to Foster. Oh, good job, Waller. Yeah, he baited that out to the 11. So we have a chance at a first down at the 1. All right, let's see it. Read option. Slide. They saw it all the way somehow. It's the rookie, Phillips, who's been, I mean, maybe not the greatest in actual pass rush today, but in general, he's been, like, all over it. All right, Deshaun Jackson now. And, oh, my. I mean, I get Ogba's a great player, but Waller's a big fella, too. Just let him walk right in on us. Kind of like that time Uncle Jim caught me master. Definitely not 4-down territory anymore, unless we get close, maybe. Waller, quick throw. Waller fighting, but obviously you can only do so much. They kind of, I wouldn't say baited us into it because we did get a lot, but yeah, I mean, we're going to have to kick the field goal again. All right, down by 4. Their ball. Still a whole quarter left to go. Crosby. Cleland gets there. Cleland. Job by Kwiatkowski after getting burned, but a little bit of a late push from the D-line. Just about got there, but wasn't soon enough. All right, the fourth quarter. It's a close game between two teams fighting for a potential final wildcard spot. And over the middle. Okuda got beat. And he misses the tackle. No! You cannot miss that tackle. That's a hell of a play if you make that tackle. You get burned, fair enough. And Okuda gets torched for a touchdown. Oh my, that is not the way you wanted to start the fourth. Can we catch any breaks at all? Like, just any, please? There you go, quick throw inside. I mean, we got to hit those quick throws. Edwards, another sit down. The play art was misleading there. Let's go to the play that we actually thought it was. Cooper underneath. I mean, they're backing everyone up, so we'll hurry up to the line and just throw what we can. Good throw in there. That's also a late hit. We will take that penalty. And for them, if they didn't want to waste a timeout, which it didn't seem like they wanted to, I think that's actually beneficial. They get to come off the field, rethink things, bring out a different set of players. I still want to go with the 5 wide, though, because we got down here in a hurry. I don't think Baker's got this in him. He doesn't at all, as Waller gets the lead, and that was a face mask. They didn't call it because he let go of it kind of quickly, but he definitely got a piece of that face mask, and it helped bring him down. I know it was a team effort type of thing. I trust Deshaun on this. I trust Deshaun, but I don't trust Mitch. Come on. We cannot settle for a field goal here, man. And we're going to get taken down there. Oh, what are we doing? Speaking of, Waller's just naked. Oh, my God. If we would have missed that read, I would have been so sad. He was so open the moment we hiked the ball. That would have been a huge sell. And it still was a huge sell. And it could still be. They're booth reviewing, but I'm almost certain he's in. Don't tell me he didn't get in, dude. Thank God. Yee! And there goes Kenyon Drake. Wide open play. Blown coverage there. Down 3. Got down the field in a hurry. Not exactly the way they did, but they played way too conservatively. I get you get that 2-possession lead, but way too conservatively there. And, yeah, we're right back in it, as we were before we gave up the huge play. Waddle only gets to the 18-yard line. And to the outside. Pretty good. Oh, we got to get there. That's actually pretty good. We had a chance to maybe blitz at Kwiatkowski. Seen him peel out, and we went to it. They show the stats for, like, the Dolphins' offense not being great, and, you know, the numbers look good. But realistically, that's all set up by the offense playing really badly. Oh, we got burned. Diablo, though. Ooh. Diablo didn't really get that many chances today to hit someone. That was one, and that could have been a big play. And Max Crosby, come on, bring him down. Thank you, Cleland. Cleland does the rest. He's like, nah, dude, you're not going to keep moving on us. You're a tiny man. You very small. And up the middle. Come on, bring him down. Thank you. We're bringing the blitz a little bit here. And we can't get the pressure. No! Yes! Okuda makes up for it. Oh, my. Great coverage, but, man, that timing by Tua and freaking Fuller. Perfection. He threw it right there. And, of course, Fuller broke on it last second. And there goes Cooper for a little bit of yardage to the 31. Oh, my. I thought that was a freaking catch, dude. That was perfection at timing. And of course, momentum is pretty much gone, so we're going to try to chill out a little bit, run the ball, and Jacobs gets some room. Running right through a guy, gains about 100 yards in the game. Jacobs has been pretty good. The blocks have actually been pretty decent, too. It's just we haven't had much of a chance. You know, down a lot, and they've been kind of stacking. Begging us to freaking... oh, here we go. Trubisky got some room. And where's the slide? Give me it. Come on. And there was a read. Couldn't really do it, and Drake is going to gain nothing. Could have the home run play with Kenyon Drake here. Uh-oh. And he gets bumped. Please don't pick that. Absolutely bumped there. That's not super legal, but It was so subtle that they're just never going to call that, unfortunately. Deshaun! What a read! What a throw! To the 17! I mean, I'll be honest with you. Before that throw, I was just looking. I was like, okay, I guess we're going to tie the game up, but thank God. Quick throw to the outside. There you go, Waller. That's what I've been missing today from you. The extra effort to run a guy over. We're not exactly in the best situation here to just completely chew the clock out, but we're going to try. I'm going to try a little bit. And here goes Jacobs. And if we can get this on third down, that stop actually kind of benefits us. This is a little risky, but I love Kenyon Drake's cutback ability. As long as they don't bring the house, I feel okay about getting this first running. And he doesn't get it. 4th and inches, dude. What do you do here? Come on, Trubisky. Get to the line, man. I'm going to try to freaking catch them off guard, and it's just not going to happen. Are they trying to give it to us? I'm going to go with the fullback dive. They might be baiting us out with the linebacker just shooting it, but I got to trust it. I will say they did kind of bait it out, but yeah, that did not work, thankfully. Jeez, man. I mean, you got to go for that every day of the week, in my opinion. And they will let the clock run once, but I can't imagine they're going to let it run again. And Jacobs is in, but they're going to call a hold. This is disastrous. That is not good. This could go to overtime because of that. I mean, that is going to bring us back some yards. But once again, trying to think of the silver lining and things. If we do get the touchdown still, that benefits us. Because once again, it resets the down and the clock still goes. And we give it to Deshaun, who gets out there. Don't fumble. Deshaun is prone to those types of plays. And, of course, we are just going to let the clock go as much as possible here. I mean, we're the outsides are just not going to get open. And Trubisky, that ball is coming out quite a bit there. Oh, man. What a sell at the line. Look for the screen pass, I suppose. Uh-oh! Uh-oh! He's in! They didn't see it. They ran the blitz, and they lose. I mean, unless we give up some big play. The linemen absolutely pancaked the entire team. There was no one in sight. We didn't come with the screen pass all game long, and we are actually one of the best screen pass teams in the league by far. Easily a top 3. And they just, I don't know if they just forgot about the screen pass. I mean, we have played a bit riskier in those situations today, but, I mean, we were going for the field goal all day. And with 6 seconds left, the Dolphins are going to lose a heartbreaker. I don't even think we had the lead all game. And we take the lead with 9 seconds left. And Tua is just going to sit there, and he actually gets it off. Come on, boys. What a hit. That's how you end the game. Oh, my. How did the Dolphins just did a Dolphins. Simply put, they did a Dolphins. Miami just sold in a game they controlled the entirety of it. They had the control since the beginning. The moment we punted the ball. Actually, did we even punt the ball? I think we did punt. Yeah, it was a punt. The moment we punted the ball in the first quarter, the first drive, they had the control the whole way through. Look at the numbers. I mean, it just does not support a win. It just does not. You don't see that. You just don't see a win out of those numbers. Of course, Tua with that huge red zone pick. Actually, I don't even think it was red zone. I think it was like the 30-yard line. A huge pick in that situation. Of course, Trubisky, the completion percentage wasn't great, but he still threw some pretty safe passes. He just missed a lot of risky, like jump ball situation passes and a couple of wide open ones. But overall, it was just, missing the easy stuff mainly. Of course, Josh Jacobs with the 104 yards, 8.0 yards per carry, which didn't have too many big runs. He had a couple, but nothing crazy. From 16 yards as your lawn, that's a pretty good yards per carry average, by far his best on the year. Waller did well. Gesicki, as you expect, would have done well. But once again, the Dolphins maybe played a little bit too safe. I know they got that deep shot to Fuller for the touchdown, but realistically, they have the burners to take shots on this week's, well, I wouldn't say maybe the secondary, but weak safety group, I suppose. Of course, Gresham, my guy, waking up, thankfully. Trayvon Mullen with a pick, huge. Okuda, you know, not perfect at all times, but he came up with that huge play on 3rd and long, and thankfully swatted it out last second. I mean, it's not an easy job covering Fuller. Waddle had Fuller pretty much the entire game, though. Not bad. We, of course, did not allow a rushing touchdown, which I said we were going to do. I felt good about that. They honestly, even though they were winning the whole game, they really didn't even feel like they ran the ball at all, did they? I mean, I can't imagine their attempts were over like 10. Like, they really did not run the ball much. Of course, Jeff Gladney, he played a great game. It's just statistically speaking, he didn't. So, I mean, it is what it is. We have some staff points we'll probably end up using next week. But we moved to 7-6, a game that I honestly, like, when it was, what was it, 13 to, no, it wasn't 13 to 3, it was 10 to 3. It felt brutal, dude. Or maybe 10 to 0. I mean, that squiggly stuff and the pressure and the game shaking, I mean, it was literally like playing in a freaking 8 magnitude earthquake, and like someone's kid was drawing on the screen with crayons. Like, it was a disaster, and we ended up winning on a couple of stupid Miami decisions. And obviously the big thing is the risk that we took. There was multiple 4th downs and short that we went for. Of course, we did take that field goal when it was 4th and 5, but obviously, I mean, it helped. I mean, that field goal was pretty big. All the field goals, really. Daniel Carlson, the GOAT, the best player on the team, without a doubt. It's not even close. The most consistent by far. And we hold on. And, of course, have a bye week coming up, so we'll kind of get to see if teams maybe lose on their own, where we stand. For the playoffs right now, do we have a spot? I mean, I don't know if that would have updated anyways, but let's take a quick little peek. 7 wins. I mean, if you go 11-6, you probably have a spot, right? But, I mean, 11-6 is a lot to ask for. So, as far as 7-6 goes, you know, if the Ravens, Titans, and Patriots lose, we're easily in the playoffs. So, if one or two of those teams loses, you know, we're right there. It's a fight. It's a battle. Of course, looking at these teams, we're all pretty much, like, barely equal for points given up to points scored. We have quite a bit, though. I mean, that's a lot of freaking things given up there. But yeah, that's pretty much that. Obviously, we played the extra game. I mean, we have probably the latest bye week in the league on top of it. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed this one. If you didn't, I mean, what are you doing? You know, like, well, what's happening? But maybe leave a like, subscribe if you're new. If you aren't new, appreciate your continued support. Twitter.com/Jeromepkr. Second channel, Pkr Plays, just uploaded GTA San Andreas Episode 2. The playthrough for that on the second channel yesterday, so check it out. It's actually fun. I love that series so far. And, I mean, it's literally like one of my favorite, if not favorite games of all time. And twitch.tv/Jeromepkr, speaking of, for potentially more of that tonight. But, of course, definitely Raiders franchise. Like I said, as long as the internet's not spotty, which it has been still, we should be a go. And like I said, even if it is, I probably still am a go. You'll see that in the community tab. Should be around 10 p.m. Central Standard Time. And that be it, matey. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys come back for next video. But until next video, see ya! Did you just say I want to have a gangbang with you? Fair enough. I mean, straightforward, I guess. It's one way to do it. Are you a cock? Cock-a-do-it. Not even cock-a-doodle-doo, just cock-a-do-it. Holy crap! You got the hands of a god! Oh! Jesus! Oh! Oh, damn, that was way too dank for him. Look at him! He's wheeling! It's too dank! Look at him go! It was too dank of a turn. He's spamming! He's spamming! I died! Yo, if we were fighting to the death... Just oh, am I gonna lose all my weapons now? Yo! He killed me!